there is another gadget I want to talk to you about on the table. Move it forward. I have these, my plastic envelopes. I started using them in August last year, and I'm going to persevere with this. And I just want to talk about how I will be using it, because maybe somebody's tuning in probably thinking, what is this lady talking about? Right, so let me share some information. I have 8 of these plastic envelopes. I am monthly paid. I am a lady that is semi-retired. I don't have a big income. Once I address what I need to do in regards to cost of living, everything you need to do to live, you know, we know what we need to do to live. If you've got a mortgage, you know you need to pay it, rent, vice versa, your utilities, everything that I need to do to live. What I have left is £400 in my bank account. And what I will be doing, instead of leaving the £400 in my current account, because I don't want to spend it, I want to challenge myself to put £100 each in these envelopes. Obviously I haven't been paid, so that's why the envelopes are empty, keeping it real. So that is what I want to do. I want to put £100 in each envelope. Then I want to keep the envelopes for 2 months. During those 2 months, if there is a hiccup or somebody needs something, I will pull an envelope. If there is no hiccup, no problem, no issues, I will leave that envelope there. And after 2 months, I will have 8 envelopes intact. And those 8 envelopes, it will be £800 over 2 months. So what I like about the envelope challenge, and I've renamed it the envelope challenge my way, it's because there's flexibility there. I'm not running to the bank saying that, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. I have these envelopes, they're in my care. The funds are in there. I aim to keep them for 2 months. During those 2 months, if I need to pull 1 or 2, I will do so. I'm not going to beat myself up about it, because, you know, it's better to have something to pull from than to have nothing to pull from. Today, I have nothing in them, but, you know, the month's going to roll over and I'm going to show you what I will be putting in there. So that is my, I think that is my final challenge that I will be doing. And I will show you when I put the funds in this envelope, keeping it as real as possible. So these are the gadgets that I will be using this year. And I have some long-term goals, and I have some short-term goals. The £5 note challenge, it is a long-term goal because I'm going to be doing this over a year. I will not be taking anything out of it. I will not be going to the bank. So this is a long-term one. The £2 coin, it's a long-term goal because it's over a year. My birthday tin, it's kind of, 7 months. So that's, obviously my birthday's in August. So at the end of July, we'll open it. And hopefully I will meet this target. And I will show you how I've done it. And yeah, it's 7 months. It's long, not too long or not too short. So that's that. And then what I wanted to say to you is, I'm paid monthly. So even though I have a plan that I'm going to execute in regards to what is in my bank account at the end of the month, I don't actually leave my bank account bone dry, because, you know, it would be a bit crazy to do that. So I do have a direct debit in regards to my mobile phone, and I will be leaving a very small amount of funds in there, but I will be taking out majority, and I will be putting it in these envelopes, which I have to the right of me. And in addition to all of these gadgets, if I am gifted funds, I will be saving majority or all. And the reason why I can tell you that now is because it's been tried and tested. I did it last year and I managed to save £4,000. And if something works and it's not broken, we're not going to fix it. We're going to soldier on. So talking about gifted funds, in 2023, my gifted funds was very, very positive because it was very, very significant. And as I said in a previous video, I have a very giving family. So I'm just going to talk about Christmas. When it was Christmas, obviously I got some lovely presents like any mother would have. And my youngest son had given me 3 presents. And usually he might give me like a gift voucher for Zara, or because he knows that I like Zara, or a gift voucher in a shop that I like to buy something from. So anyway, because I spoke about my saving journey with my children and I kept it real, they knew where I was going, they knew, each milestone that I hit, they knew about it, and obviously they helped me along the way. So when it was Christmas Day and I, as a mum, you've done everything, and I usually open my presents like after dinner. So I had 3 presents from my youngest son, and they were lovely presents. And when I opened the 3rd present, there was actually some money inside of the box. Now, I don't usually get money at Christmas because I don't expect any money at Christmas because I'm given so much during the year, and I really appreciate that. So I didn't even notice it. I was going to actually bin the rubbish, and he said, "Mum, there's some money in the box." So I open up the box and there's some money in there, and it's like £300. So I said to him, "Oh, son, what made you want to give me money? I wasn't expecting any." And he said to me that he felt that my presents weren't that much, so he thought he put a couple of £100 in the box, and he did so. And the reason why I want to highlight it is because my youngest son, who just turned 23 in December, is a millennium baby. And I have to tell you, and I still believe it till now, unless somebody tells me that it's not so, millennium children, I think they are microchipped in a different way. The way that they communicate, the way that they think about things, the way that they take care of you. I don't know, I just feel that they're always thinking ahead. The way that they reason with you, the way that they encourage you. I believe that all children are a blessing, but I just believe that millennium children are microchipped in a different way. And that is what he said to me. So anyway, when I was gifted £300, I wasn't a rebel in the sales. I put it in this budget binder. And, obviously I had it, and I thought to myself, okay, I've got £300. I'm not going to go and buy anything that I don't need. But there was a couple of things that I needed that I didn't have. So I wasn't buying anything that was repetitive. I actually did an order online and I spent about £60, and I have the balance left in this binder. So, I just bought some skin products and some hair products. So I put the rest in here and I want to show it to you. So I'm opening my binder. So this is what I have left from my gifted funds. So this is what my son gave me. I don't usually like £50 notes because they're a nightmare when you go in some shops, all the drama holding it up. So this is what I have left. I'm going to count it with you just to show you that this is my first lot of gifted funds that I have for this year. So I have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 240. And I believe that anybody out there, I'm just going to leave it to one side, my gifted funds. Anybody out there that receives gifted funds, I would suggest you try this saving hack. Try and save majority or half of any funds that you get, and you will be amazed and surprised at the end of the year. So this is what I have for 2024. So, and I will be putting that away somewhere safely. I generally was going to put it away somewhere, but then I had a light bulb moment. Because of the account that I have with majority of my saving challenges from 2024, the interest is supposed to go in on the 15th of January. So I was thinking to myself, why have this at home when I could actually add it to the balance, get the interest, and then take it out and then add it to 2024. So that's what I'm thinking of doing, and I'm gonna do that. And the other thing that I wanted to talk about is I have, apart from these let's call them mini goals, there is something that I need to do for my husband, and I've been thinking about how I could do this via saving challenges. So even though I was doing my saving challenges and I was doing the things that I needed to live, when my husband says something, I do take note of it. You know, I've been an active saver, but I'm also an active listener. And it's my husband's birthday in April, but it is also, his mother passed away in the same month. And April is always challenging for him. And he was saying to me the other day that he would like to do something for his mum's memorial. So I was aware of that. So what I was doing from last year, I have this budget binder here. And even though I was putting these funds in a place where he sometimes uses the same place and does his own thing there in his own way, I have these funds here and I'm going to count it. I was slotting these £20 notes, sorry my camera's shaking, in the back end of my binder. And I said when the new year rolled over, my plan would be to try and get it up to £1,000 by March, because his birthday is the 18th of April. So I'm going to count this with you and tell you where I got to. So it's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 20, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 20, 3, and I have, I think it's, yeah, £400. That is £400. So, sorry, I'm banging into this camera. So it is £400. So I have a mini mission, and I have between January and March to find £600 to add to this, which is £400. And I want to get it up to £1,000 to assist my husband with his birthday stroke and memorial for his mother. And that is my vision, and I know that I can do it. I started putting these £20 notes the latter end of last year, September 23, and this £400 here I have. So I only have to find 6, and that makes life easy when you think ahead and you budget. So I actually budget to save, and this is the proof. So these are all the things that I want to do, and I'm going to do them. And while I'm doing them, I'm going to be showing them to you. So this is it in a nutshell. I had 2 questions and I wanted to answer them. And one of the questions was, do I always get significant funds from my family? I don't always get significant funds, but any funds I get, to me, is significant. You know, it doesn't matter what the amount is. You know, I can't determine what a person will give me, because if you are putting in the work as a parent, as a mother, as a wife, and somebody wants to give you something, you're not going to say it's too much. I will never say it's too much. I'm going to say thank you very much. The other question I have was, do I have a target for this year? I don't have a saving target for this year, but I do have little mini targets. So I don't really want to put any pressure on myself, because I don't think I need to. I just want to attempt to meet these small milestones and see where it can take me. So I don't have a target as such. I have another question. Do I struggle in regards to saving? No, I do not struggle, because I budget, and budgeting has helped me to save. And you're probably thinking, how does that work? Because I budget, I am an active saver. And when you are an active saver, you can meet small milestones. And when you meet small milestones, this motivates you. And when you are motivated to do something, you are driven to complete it. And when you are driven, you are able to complete a saving goal. And any saving goal, big or small, is progress. So that is the way I look at it. And on a whole, I just want to say, for some reason, I seem to handle cash better than cards, and I don't know why. I think it's because, you know, I don't want to waste anything. Times are tough, it's rough in the street. People have to work hard, you know. So that is how I see it, and that's how it works for me. And I've had another comment about someone needing support to save. I've given you some examples. If you are somebody that struggles, you might need a sealed unit. I'm using a sealed unit. Don't be embarrassed. Don't allow anyone to shame you, because when you're opening these tins, it's going to put a smile on your face. So, and second thing I want to say is that saving should not be a chore. It should bring you joy. And, you know, it should put a smile on your face. You know, it's progress. And that is the way I see it, and it's self-explanatory. So that is it. So that is everything I want to accomplish this year. And I will do it, and I want to do it with you guys. And I want you guys to be on this saving journey with me. It doesn't matter whether you fancy some envelopes, some tins, the penny challenge, whether you want to do it another way. It doesn't matter. Just be a part of the Stash and Save crew. And, you know, let's move milestones together. So once again, I'd like to say, remember, it's not what you earn, it's what you keep. Pennies make pounds and pounds have use. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. You know, that's the main thing. In the meantime, I'd like you to like, comment and subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Share the information as I'm sharing it with you, you know, and be a part of the Stash and Save crew family. And I'd like to wish you a happy and prosperous new year, and a saving new year, and a moving milestone new year. I want you to feel good about saving, as I have done and as I have shown you. We can do it. Don't allow anyone to tell you that you can. We can do it, and we're going to do it together. And if you tune in, I'll be here to support you. And I've shown you everything. And I just want to say, God bless you all. You know, take baby steps. Any way you feel, any steps is better than nothing. So in the meantime, take care of yourself, and God bless, and see you soon.